everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren, and on my channel we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be presenting you the jewelry pieces that I find extremely chic right now. I've been researching on social media, on websites, for the best jewelry pieces, the jewelry pieces that I think are a must, that I would like to add to my wish list, that I feel like are super, super beautiful and basically scream like elegance, refinement, luxury, etc. So if you're curious to see which ones I picked, then please keep on watching. So the first piece that I picked, the first piece that I want to talk to you about is actually a watch. But you'll see what I mean. It kind of doubles down as a bracelet, and this is the Bulgari Serpenti 2 watch. And a small disclaimer before we start this video, this is actually not my watch, but rather it is a watch that has been very kindly sent to me by a fake factory. I have worked with them many times in the past on real versus fake videos, and I've always been very pleased and very impressed with the quality of their items. And here once again, this watch looks just like the real thing. So this is actually a piece of jewelry that I went to try on in the store here in DC. They have a Bulgari store, and I just couldn't justify spending more than $6,000 on a quartz watch. That for me was absolutely insane. So even though I really loved it, I just never bought it. But this one looks just like the one that I tried on in the store. So if you are interested in getting this particular watch from the fake factory, or basically anything else from them, they obviously have different watches, but they also have handbags, jewelry, accessories, shoes, and more. So if you're interested in getting anything from the fake factory, then I will go ahead and leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video down below for you, along with the coupon code. So just like I was saying, this is the Bulgari Serpenti 2 watch. I have it in white dial without the diamonds, which is exactly what I wanted. I absolutely love this watch. I've been obsessed with it for a long time, and like I said before, you know, I went to try it on in the store, and just I cannot for a quartz watch spend that much money, just because I know that it's not going to be worth a lot down the line, that this is a trend, and that, you know, it doesn't have any complications or anything like that really, or any sort of mechanism. So for me, the price was just unbearable. But the style, I mean, the style is absolutely everything. It is so chic. This watch is very delicate, very feminine, very elegant, and I really love it because if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you probably have seen that I have 3 stainless steel watches that I love. Don't get me wrong, they're authentic. They're 2 Rolexes and then 1 AP. I really love them, but they are a little bit sporty, if you know what I mean. And this, though it's quartz, is really elegant, and I absolutely love it. I was trying to find a dress watch for a long time, and I couldn't really find anything that I liked. So I feel like this is perfect. I didn't really like a leather strap. That's just not something that I'm into. But this kind of looks like a dress watch, even though it's stainless steel, which is perfect. It really is perfect for me. And then I feel like with this, you don't really need anything else on your wrist. I wouldn't add a bracelet or really anything, because it kind of doubles down as one. And then what I really like is that if you look at the dial is white, and so it pairs really nicely with the VCA mother of pearl, which is perfect. I have the whole set, so it really looks super cute. I love this watch, and I would highly recommend that you check out the fake factory and their Serpenti 2 watches from Bulgari, because chef's kiss. The next pieces on my list are going to be items that I do not currently have in my jewelry collection, so I will be including pictures either here or here. And my next one is actually going to be, without a surprise, a piece from VCA. It's the VCA 5 motif guilloche bracelet in white gold. I have been eyeing this piece for a while now. I really love VCA in general. I have a couple of their bracelets, I have a couple of earrings from them, but I do not have a guilloche bracelet yet. I have a guilloche pendant, but not a guilloche bracelet. So I've been eyeing this. They're pretty hard to come by. They're pretty expensive for what it is compared to, you know, anything like onyx or mother of pearl. But oh my god, like they look so good. And what I really like about the guilloche is I feel like it looks super good on like fair skin. Not that mother of pearl doesn't look good. I mean, I obviously I have some pieces from them, so I really like that. But I feel like especially guilloche kind of like reflects the light in a different way on like fair skin. Right now it's kind of like the end of summer, so you know I've been tanning a little bit, but like in the winter time I'm basically as pale as a ghost, and so really guilloche is like so good. It's very like sparkly and very elegant. I absolutely love their pieces. So this for me screams like, you know, quiet luxury, kind of like super elegant. And what I like about this particular guilloche bracelet is that you don't need a stack. You don't need 50,000 bracelets. You could just wear that one on a wrist and then that's it. Like wearing it by itself is actually what I would recommend. Whereas, you know, for like other bracelets like onyx or mother of pearl, I mean, they're cute, like don't get me wrong, I have them and so obviously I like them, but I wouldn't necessarily wear them on their own. So guilloche, sure, like it's spendy and you're spending much more than, you know, what you would spend on another piece, but then at the same time you can wear it on its own. So for me it's worth it, and I think it's extremely chic. Next up, we have basically any sort of a tennis bracelet. That is also something that I feel like I really want to add to my jewelry collection. I don't have any tennis bracelets at the moment, and I really feel like they scream, you know, like those like country club ladies that play like tennis or padel, or like, you know what I mean. And so I really want one. They are pretty expensive. I mean, there's an entire, you know, price range, obviously depending on the brand, where you get it from, like that whole stuff. But they are generally speaking pretty expensive. This is why I have not gotten one yet. But other than that, I mean, like, they're so attractive. And kind of like the VCA guilloche bracelet, it is something that I feel like is kind of like a statement enough, a statement on its own, and that you don't necessarily need to pair it with like another like bracelet or much less like a stack. I know that this is something that some people do and it looks good. It still does, obviously, and you know, I would probably even do it like once in a while. But this is also something that looks good on its own, that you could wear kind of like as like a Cartier love bracelet. So if you're not super into Cartier, or you just like, you know, not a fan of the love bracelet, this is, I think, a good alternative because it's something that looks good on its own, that's sporty, that pretty much like goes well with any outfit. And this is kind of like what I like about the Cartier love bracelet. I've had mine for like a couple of years now, so I would like to find something, you know, like a little different, something like new and exciting. And so I think that this is perfect because you can wear this with, you know, obviously with like a workout set. This is, you know, the point of the country club experience. But also I would love to wear that like on a date with like, you know, a nice little black dress or basically any dress. I think it would look very classy. Next on my list we have a ring, which is not super common. I'm usually not a big fan of rings, but this one I really want to get. It's a ring from Burks. Burks is like the Canadian equivalent of Tiffany's. And it's a stackable wedding band. I'll include a picture right here. There's like many different options, and obviously the price really varies depending on like the diamond weight and stuff like that, but this is exactly like the style that I would like to get. And basically the idea behind that is it's a stackable wedding band, and I say wedding band, meaning that sure, you can wear it as a wedding band. Obviously I am not married anymore / yet, so I wouldn't be wearing this as a wedding band. That being said, I think it could serve like a few different purposes. In my mind, number one, it could more or less serve as a wedding band. So meaning that when, you know, you feel like you're going out with your girlfriends, or, you know, or you're going somewhere and you basically don't want to be approached, that's a great like way to to do things. You put it on your left finger, and then on your left hand on your ring finger, and then there you go, you're not going to be approached. So perfect. So that would be like the first way to use it, but more so for me, the stackable idea is something that I would like to explore. So right now my ring stack is like a Cartier love ring and then a Cartier Justin Clou ring, and I think that they go perfectly together. But I don't have anything on my left hand. Obviously I don't have like a wedding band or anything, but I, you know, basically don't have anything on any other fingers. And so I would like to kind of like start a stack, and for me having that would be perfect. So I would probably wear it like on my middle finger, but you know, you never know, you know, in case it's needed to change fingers, this could always be achieved. But yeah, I think it looks so classy, and I mean, come on, like you can never go wrong with that. I feel like that's something that's so timeless, so classy. And compared to prices from like Tiffany's and you know, other jewelers in the US, their prices are amazing because it's Canadian sourced diamonds. So you are using, you know, the Canadian economy, you're fueling the Canadian economy, which like for me is really nice. But also like the prices are like a fourth of the prices from Tiffany's, because Tiffany's, like, let's face it, you're paying for the brand, you're paying for the, you know, the brand recognition, the little blue packaging. Nobody really needs that, or at least I don't. So yeah, their prices are amazing. I have a couple of pieces from them, and the quality is like perfect. Like I have this pair of earrings that I swear I have like the dupes of the Tiffany's ones that I've seen, and then like the ones that I got are like $1,500, which is super reasonably priced for, you know, a pair of earrings. And I've seen like the the ones from Tiffany's, they're like $10,000. So absolutely not. But yeah, like the stackable wedding band for me is timeless, it's classic, super elegant, and something that I really find extremely chic. Next, and already last on my list, we actually have another ring, which is really uncommon. So this one is basically the opposite of the one that I just told you about from Burks. This one is from Cartier. It's the Panthère de Cartier, medium-sized ring, and it's half paved in white gold. And oh my god, obviously the price I believe is like $47,000, so this is very much wishful thinking. This is not a wish list. The idea of this video is not a wish list. It's like things that I find extremely chic, regardless of their prices pretty much. I will probably and would probably never have this ring, but oh my god, it looks so nice. This is definitely not quite luxury. This is definitely like a boom in your face, and something that I would wear if I, you know, had like a big occasion. Obviously this is not the type of ring that you wear, you know, like this to go for like a stroll around the city, or for, you know, I don't know, a workout. So this is definitely something that, you know, I would reserve for occasions, but oh my god, it looks so nice. I actually don't have any Panthère pieces, but I would love to start adding them to my collection. They look so good, and like their design is so unique. And then what I love about them, kind of like similar to what I was saying about the guilloché bracelet from VCA, is that these are kind of like statement pieces, exceptional pieces that you can wear on their own instead of like, you know, wearing them as a stack. And like, sure, the prices are pretty high, but if you can wear it on its own, then, you know, like it definitely kind of reduces the cost in a way, or at least like I'm trying to justify that. But yeah, this has like been on my radar and something that I would love to have. Of course, I'm not unrealistic. I will probably never have that, but this ring is something that I find extremely chic. So if you have the means, definitely go try it on in the store, because it looks absolutely amazing. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was beneficial and informational for you in case you were looking at acquiring a new piece of jewelry. These are all amazing choices, pieces that I find extremely chic, extremely elegant, pretty much timeless for most of them. Once again, if you are interested in getting the Bulgari Serpenti Chubugast watch, or basically anything else from the Fake Factory, I would highly recommend them, and I will go ahead and leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video down below for you, along with the coupon code. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.